World War II was the largest and most devastating war in human history. It lasted for 6 years, from 1939 to 1945. Almost all the major nations of the world were involved in this war, and an estimated 70 to 80 million people lost their lives. After World War I, after the First World War, Germany was forced to accept harsh terms under the Treaty of Versailles. Its army was reduced, it had to pay huge reparations, and its economy was completely destroyed. The German people suffered from hunger, poverty, and humiliation. During this difficult time, Adolf Hitler rose to power. He promised to make Germany great again. Through the Nazi Party, he gained control of the country, and in 1933 he became the Chancellor of Germany. Hitler's expansion plans. Hitler rebuilt Germany's army and said, "We need more land for our nation." He first annexed Austria into Germany, and then took control of the Sudetenland, a region of Czechoslovakia. Britain and France initially remained silent. But when Hitler invaded Poland, everything changed. The war begins, 1939. On September 1st, 1939, Germany suddenly attacked Poland. Poland's allies, Britain and France, declared war on Germany. This marked the beginning of World War II. The German army, known as the Wehrmacht, used fast-moving tanks and aircraft in attacks known as Blitzkrieg, meaning lightning war. Within weeks, Poland was conquered. The Soviet Union attacked Poland from the east, and the country was divided between Germany and the USSR. Germany's victories in Europe. Germany quickly captured Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and France. In Paris, the Nazi flag was raised over the city. Britain was left alone. Hitler launched air attacks on the United Kingdom, known as the Battle of Britain. But the British Air Force put up strong resistance, and Hitler failed to conquer Britain. In 1941, Hitler invaded the Soviet Union under a plan called Operation Barbarossa. At first, Germany made rapid gains, but as the harsh Russian winter set in, the German forces were trapped. The Soviet army launched a strong counterattack, and in the Battle of Stalingrad, Germany suffered a historic defeat. Japan enters the war. Meanwhile, in Asia, Japan was expanding its empire. On December 7, 1941, Japan suddenly attacked Pearl Harbor, destroying much of the U.S. Pacific Fleet. The United States immediately declared war on Japan. Now, the world was divided into two main groups. On June 6, 1944, the Allied forces launched a massive invasion on the beaches of Normandy, France, known as D-Day. Millions of soldiers participated in this operation. It was successful, and German forces began to retreat across Europe. By early 1945, Allied troops advanced from the west, while Soviet troops approached Berlin from the east. In April 1945, Soviet forces entered Berlin. Hitler hid in his underground bunker and committed suicide. On April 30, 1945. On May 8, 1945, Germany surrendered unconditionally. The war in Europe was over. The war still continued in the Pacific. The United States wanted Japan to surrender, so it decided to use a new and deadly weapon, the atomic bomb. On August 6, 1945, an atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, and on August 9, 1945, another on Nagasaki. In a matter of moments, hundreds of thousands of people were killed. Finally, Japan surrendered on August 14, 1945, and on September 2, 1945, World War II officially ended. World War II was the deadliest conflict in human history. Around 70 to 80 million people died, including both soldiers and civilians. Over 20 million people died in the Soviet Union. About 15 million in China. Hundreds of thousands in Germany, Japan, Poland, and France. The atomic bombings alone killed hundreds of thousands in minutes. After the war, world leaders decided that such destruction should never happen again. To maintain peace, the United Nations, UN, was founded in 1945. Its goals were to maintain international peace and security, to resolve conflicts through dialogue, to protect human rights, to work against poverty and hunger. Even today, the UN continues to work for global peace.